Welcome back. It's time for action in the second semi-final, where Chris Mordew meets Matt Jones. In this game, Matt Jones demonstrated not only his ability to bowl, but also his ability to strike.
Well done. Really. Yeah, it's only one.
Although Chris led well at times, he had no answer to the excellent performance of Jones, and with the rub of the green against him, there only ever appeared to be one winner.
Needs to get down quick. All right now. All right now. Needs a flip.
Mordew battled towards the end of the game, but Matt Jones maintained his early lead to win 21-17. He joins us now on the gantry just before the final of the 2011 Pudsey Classic. I'm joined with Jack Dyson, county player, and Keith Atzer, county manager from earlier in the show. And we've got a bit of a surprise final, I suppose, with Chris Mordew and Gary Ellis, 2 times previous winners, both being knocked out. What do we think, gents?
I'll go to Keith first.
Well, Thomas, as I spoke earlier, you know, surprises do happen, and Callum's actually got better as the night's gone on. I was talking to Callum after he's beat Gary, and the record is 13-3 to Gary Ellis. But the last win today is the one that you remember the most, and it's been a tremendous semi-final. And then on to the other. Well, Matt Jones, 20-1 shot before the start of the tournament, has beat the Yorkshire favourite Chris Mordew. And the betting before that heat was 1-3 Chris Mordew, 5-2 Matt Jones. He's come and got better as the night's gone on from a scrappy first game with Harry Shearer. Fantastic.
Going back to Matt Jones, would you say that just because of maybe the local crowd, we don't know him so much, but he's actually a county player, isn't he? And he's been around and he's been a good player. Is it going to be one game too far for him against a seasoned competition winner, or?
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so myself, Thomas. I think Matt Jones is very, very capable of winning this tournament. Having said that, he has got better as the night's gone on. The heavier the greens got, he's tended to play a consistent length more than near balls. Because I actually think this is a length playing green rather than sort of near shots. You'll play consistent length all over this green and you'll win more games than you lose. I don't know whether Thomas would agree with me or not.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be playing a length. It might be who goes longer tonight rather than who's plays short, but we see Callum likes to bully his opponents out of a game.
He does. He's always up the road. Don't matter who he plays. Just seen it against Gary Ellis, up after every single ball, giving it everything. And yeah, it should be a good final. As I say, Matt Jones has just beaten Scott Fisher 21-9 or something, and he plays this green well. So it should be a good game anyway.
Definitely. Having spoken to Callum before the game, he was He says the show has just begun, and he's up for this tonight. And I think having beaten Gary Ellis, obviously it's a big scalp, so he'll be fancying this, and he might dominate in the final. I mean, we don't know. It could be interesting.
Who are you going for, Keith?
Well, I'm going for Matt Jones because I've seen it all too often. I've been, lots of finals, and I have been all over the country scene, and you see the sort of outsider beating the favourite, and into the final he's used all his guns and he's nothing left, whereas the sort of outsider just plodded through the field, has got better as the evening's gone on, and it could be a Matt Jones for me.
Well, the way I see it is he's in this final and he's playing Callum Raitt. There's a lot of pressure on Callum Raitt, I think.
Yeah. So there we have it, the opinions of two seasoned competition players and watchers, and Mr Hatz, who's the county manager, and I'll be leaving you with Jack and Keith for commentary of the final.
Enthusiasm is absolutely fantastic, Callum, and just got a steady one. So the favourite takes the Jack and the one up at the first end.
What were the odds on this game, Keith, then, before this final?
Big favourite, Callum Wright, 2 to 5 on, and 7 to 4 Matt Jones.
He'll definitely be favouring the short game in this final, as he does all the time. Just a short game, putting balls near, pressure on.
Yeah, plays a lot of these sort of 28-yard marks, Jack. Finger peg with his swing, but as Matt, he's played a consistent length all game, and he's played one in here.
He'll take some shaking, definitely, on any mark.
And really, if I had a few quid spare, Jack, I'd have probably put it on Matt Jones.
Aye, but you're not the wealthiest, are you, Keith?
No, unfortunately not, Jack. People do have to work for a living.
Correct. Just leading down from the crown now. A bit of a quicker sort of finish. The ball will trail a little. Not a bad one.
This is the mark where he did Gary Ellis, Jack. Well, and then he plays finger a lot, does Callum, and if you do watch him, he just tend to swing it out. He's an outswing. He's got a big outswing, and everybody who play him tend to play a lot narrower.
He hasn't caught Matt Jones out on that occasion. Superb delivery. Just left him a little bit of room to work with, and he's got him. Callum's actually firing at this. If he misses, he'll probably be 2 down, but that's the risk you take. Has he gone for it? He's got it full, clean as a whistle.
What an absolute great strike, and that's one of Callum's massive points in his game. He is a good striker, doesn't miss a lot. You play over 22 yards, and I'll play one near, but if you put it nearer, I'll smash him off. And
that's
the idea.
What he's good at. That's his game plan. Play a short mark. If you beat me on it, if you put a ball near on it, bang. Oh, he's a terrible ball.
So more, he's just bullying him now. Is Callum showing his authority, even though he's only a young lad.
That's a 6-1 lead. Callum's Jack is really settled now. A big fire, that. Big fire.
It isn't what you get off the end. It's obviously a dead end, but he's scored 2 off it. Still leading on his little run down this ridge. It's a bit of a basin here. You play a length, they're going to hit Jack, and he's led it fair.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a good lead, but obviously if you're just struggling a little bit, and someone's really running up after him, dominating the end, it's a bit of pressure on you. But he's played a pearler once again. Fantastic ball from Matt Jones.
I don't think actually Callum will be able to strike at this, Jack.
Too much danger on his own, I think, Keith. He could take his own out quite easily, so he might just play a little bit too far. But
he is playing on, Jack. He's having a strike, so he obviously can see a lot more than we can.
So risky. Oh, he's got it. Absolutely.
Clean as a whistle, and that's what happens when you're playing well at bowls. You hit anything and everything.
And there was a lot of danger on his own bowl there, Keith, wasn't there?
Yeah, and he's actually buzzed 1 to 5 here, Matt Jones.
Yes, he's loving it at the moment. Callum Raitt is playing the shots and it's coming off.
Jones for me, short, can't win the end.
No, that's a
bad
poor ball.
Second ball. He's taking too much out.
You were worrying so much about the road there, Keith. He just forgot to push it.
It is tight playing that corner, but I think that corner is a bit difficult.
Yes, you can soon get one way or the other with the line.
To be perfectly honest, Jack, it's an easy 2 for Callum.
Yes, he'll be extending his lead to 11-2 after this end. He's saying it, telling it to run.
Sure, he's got
He's bound to make 2 though. If he just misses that would. Oh, he's done it. He's pushed it in.
He knocked him in. That is a bad ball.
Plummy neck.
That is a bad ball. In his semi-final, Matt Jones played Chris Mordew, and Chris had one on and coming for another, and he's actually run the jack through, and it was actually a dead end, but it was crucial at that time because it could have gone 16-14 to, with Chris.
Well, that's bound to give Matt Jones a boost, Keith.
Average green, 40 square. He's up stamping it. He's trying to give Callum a little bit of his own medicine, running up the track like Callum
That's
does.
it, getting his face a bit.
Yes.
Can't fault it, he's struggling a bit.
He's line 2 at the moment, counts these 2, it's 10-6 and game on.
I think he's into this short ball. Can he get by it? He's into it, 2 to Jones.
2 to Jones,
Nothing
game
in
on,
it.
10-6. 74 is not looking
He's
that
definitely
bad.
here. If he misses the jacket, it's definitely going out. Yep, that's gone out. It's gone 6 foot or more.
But 2 yard.
2 yard, Callum.
2 yard. He's gone 2 yards past the jack.
Matt's now asking.
What a yard, Matt! But what I would say, Jack, is when you play short marks, as I play lots of short marks, and you do realise when people get you, they're going to stretch you out. So you actually, if you're not playing well on your short marks and people are saying it, you're going to actually get more games in the corners than you are on the short marks because people tend to say
Absolutely, and as I say, well, is there something wrong with this? I think he's over the top. Oh, 2 again.
2 more, 8-10.
Game on.
And the final continues in part 4. Join us there.